first one is give us solutions instead of your doom and gloom. So give us a solution, Fred.
The solution. Well, I don't know. I've written about 10 books on the solution, which obviously that questioner hasn't bothered to read. And we've already begun to cover that question. Governments should reform the fiscal system so that instead of taking their revenue from my earned wages or my earned profits, we should get rid of those taxes. They should collect the revenue from the location value of my home or my business, and also the other rents that actually are generated either by natural resources or by public infrastructure. Think of British Airways. British Airways owns certain landing slots at Heathrow Airport that they fly in their planes. They own those time slots. They are worth a fortune, but that fortune, it represents a rent. It's the rent of the air highway in the skies. That doesn't belong to British Airways. It belongs to the community. That rent should be paid to the government that supplies the services that British Airways uses. But at the same time, British Airways shouldn't be taxed for providing planes and seats for people to sit in and travel around the world. So these rents are wholly sufficient to pay for all the public services. We would not misgovern our system is to change the revenue, but it needs to be done in a way that's satisfactory to people, where they understand all the nuances of what's being done. And then I believe that most people are reasonable and they will say, fair's fair. And anyway, by getting rid of the taxes on your wages and your profits, which means that you can now invest in value adding companies, activities that generate wealth that can be sold or services provided, you don't end up being poorer at the end of your lifetime at all. But you do end up being proud of the work you've invested in your lifetime, and you're entitled to keep all that wealth.
Very well put, Fred. Right.